What's good, y'all? Long time no see. We here, man. Melbourne Lumberjacks, we here, y'all. We got a rivalry game going on. We got game of the week going on. We need to go ahead and make some shake. You feel me?
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. Taken at the goal line.
We gotta make some shake, man. Let's go.
As he's down at the 19.
Hey, what up, Aim, bro? I was dealing with a power outage for fucking 3 days, bro. 2 days in a row, bro. That shit was the worst.
Here we go.
Literally the worst.
In motion right, Campbell. They go play action with Burrow. Open man here is Foster. And he stops right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points. And if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times.
You know, Stubbs, he got better at this, man.
They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. That boy blitzing everybody. I love it.
7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Yeah, I'm ready for the game, man. I'm surprised we got to play at 4:30 and not 8 o'clock.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard, and he'll go down.
Hey, he trying to
47 this time.
When the Eagles play on Monday?
It's good enough for a first.
This boy trying to hold TP this game.
An invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
You sure the Eagles play tonight, bro? I thought the Lions and the Rams play, and the Cowboys and the Packers. Because I thought the Bills game. Who the Bills play?
Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Second catch for him today. And
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought the Eagles play tomorrow. It's only 2 games tonight.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Burrow being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the
Ah, I had him open too. That's what I get for not throwing it early. That's what I get for not throwing it early. That's what I get for not throwing that ball early.
So on 4th down, is Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game.
I got to settle for a three-pointer because I ain't throw the ball early.
Started that opening drive, CD. I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff in field position and took the ball, moved it downfield.
All right, Stubby. Come on, Stubbs. Show me what you got, Stubbs. Let's go.
And they did come away with 3 points.
Show me what you got, Stubbs. Show me what you got, Studs. Come on. Come here, Studs.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. A tackle made there by Drew Sanders. They work now on 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. There's Chris Olave. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now back to throw.
Come here, Stubbs.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play.
All right. I see what you're doing. Okay.
3-0 after 1.
Okay, okay. Okay.
Second
Okay.
down, it's our home team with possession. As they've got
Okay.
10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
That should have been a pick.
Knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion.
That should have been a pick.
Continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Open man right side is St. Brown. Touchdown! Amon-Ra St. Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys
That should have been a pick. And he missed it. I love it. I fucking love it! I fucking love it! Now let me turn up, man. Come on. That should have been a goddamn pick.
PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. 1st down, and it's Pollard again. And he's going to get solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And all the way in for the touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Lumberjacks are able to move back in front.
All right, defense, let's go. Turn up for me, defense.
We'll make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Come on, defense, let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now.
And that's caught.
Damn, Matufi, you getting mossed like that? Damn, Matufi. Damn, Matufi, you getting mossed like that?
Second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season,
that's embarrassing.
is a continuation of your college days.
Boy, Matufi.
If you don't have it, you just take off and go.
You looking like a goofy.
A little bit more. Reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22.
Damn, Matufi.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
God damn, Matufi.
To right around the 26-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a mistake,
damn, Matufi.
ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay game.
A good decision in the end. The pull-up run gets him 9 yards and a first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm. but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. As his guys are able
it's all right. We got to bounce back. We got to bounce back, y'all.
3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word.
We got to bounce back. Down 10 going in the half. We got to bounce back. I ain't been on Madden in so long. In 2-3 days, I'm too excited.
Kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in right around the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. 1:57 to go in this first half.
I'm too excited.
Sports. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense
I got to.
any more momentum. They're playing awfully well.
I got to. I'm too excited right now. That's all it is.
It's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 89 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
That is caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Pollard will take it up the gut. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Out of the gun again to Pollard. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They will throw on first down with Burrow.
Oh, no!
It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because they're
No, that's a tutty.
so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Let's go!
Touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lumberjacks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Damn.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll throw now on the final play. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I should never give up 20 points in the fucking first half, though.
Return after the break.
I never should have gave up 20 points in the first half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
For the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball in his hands.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just too off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good.
What a hold up, defense. What a hold up. What a hold up. What a hold up, defense.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead.
Way to hold up, defense.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for
We need our offense to come home now. Come on.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
124 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Pollard again. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Here now, 2nd and 4. The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Here we go.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th.
Here we go.
2nd down and 6 now. A throw out wide to Woods, complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Going to run again here with Pollard. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Now a give here to Pollard. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. Burrow on play action. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lumberjacks are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the fourth. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Come on, fellas. You know you about to run that ball.
Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered.
You know he about to run that ball.
Remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now,
yes, sir. We need it. We need it. We need it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You can't admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Burrow. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Here we go with Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! From 8 yards out. And the Lumberjacks get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were looking for more than a spark to get this drive going. They wanted the big hitter, but it was not to be. They've still got ticks on the clock left. I don't think you need the big one just yet, but definitely time's a factor here with under 2 minutes to go.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play.
Hey, let's go!
Comeback plans, it is intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And this is caught. And
yes, sir.
Seal it. It's a touchdown. McPherson now for the extra point.
That's all she wrote, folks.
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Started off shaky, but we came through clutch.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Started off shaky, but we showed up clutch.
Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. He's going to let it fly. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't.
Yes, sir. That's how y'all play, man. I'm back. I'm back. I'm mad, baby. Yeah. I'll see y'all next week, man.